Bob Ross, now!
What are you doing with Bob Ross?
He fell off the table. I think he's okay. Hold on.
And that made me the true joy of painting is when you share it with other people. I really believe it's the true joy.
He's okay.
Yeah, nice to know.
He's all right. Kayla, where's your drink at? Kayla, where are you going? Why?
Things are a little rambunctious here at Modulation Studios today. This is the third episode we're recording. This is the Tale of the Guardian's Curse. We have all four of us in the studio today, which is myself, Adam, my brother Ben, his fiance Ashley, and my girlfriend Kayla. And we have to give a special shout out to Deep Eddy Vodka, providing the punch that we had today.
Don't forget Hoop Tea, son.
Yeah, Hoop Tea by Backshore Brewing Company.
My God.
Well, on that, we're on this very, very delicious, better than Not Your Father's Root Beer. Oh, wait. I finished mine. Ben, you still doing yours?
I'm about halfway.
Not Your Mother's Strawberry Ribert.
I'm rhubarb.
Yeah, and I'm on Dogfish 90-minute IPA.
That is fab.
Oh, yes.
Hold on. Well, I'm like tool wielding over here, man, because I got the podcast punch and I got the strawberry rhubarb.
Yeah,
going
Ben
on.
has this giant punch bowl in his fucking hands right now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, just finish that off. Again, thanks to Deep Eddy Vodka. Ben was Instagram Live. Again, we go on that, well, pretty much every time we record.
It's sporadic. Yeah.
We're trying to make a habit of though. So Instagram.com/werenotafraidofthedark. And we are on Facebook as well, but we use the Instagram a little bit more. And stickers. We have stickers available for the podcast. If you would like one, just send us an email, werenotafraidofthedark@gmail.com, or message on Instagram or Facebook with your address, and we'll get one out to you next few days. We had the Tale of the Guardian's Curse. The episode starts out with Childish Tucker running from Gary. He bumps into Sam, who's carrying those damn logs again. Gary says his ankh got stolen. Frank asks a question what it is. Tucker says he has it on his necklace. Gary says, hey, it was stolen out of his private drawer. And I was thinking, what else is in Gary's private drawer?
What we just talked about, like literally 2 minutes ago. Probably a Playboy with a lot of bush.
Why is it got to be a lot of bush?
Because, I mean...
That was popular like early 90s.
Speaking of,
it was
years
early
back,
90s.
and it was like 2005-06, I came across a shit ton of old porn magazines in a house that we were renting at the time. And there was literally a picture of a woman shaving her pubes.
Oh yeah, I would have made it work.
Like, I thought that was the weirdest thing I had ever seen in my life.
Well, hold on.
Like, do it before or after,
let
but like, what about that is hot?
Well, let me cut you off, baby. When I was in the military, we had it's called a health and comfort.
Whoa.
And what it is
I think I know what it is.
the higher ranking officers would it's a room inspection. But they tear apart.
I thought it was.
They tear apart your room, right? So this chief that hated my guts, and I hated him. He tore apart my room, and like I actually got in trouble with this particular one. Dad got me out of it, and he tore apart my room. And the way our beds were, there were these there were shelves underneath of our, like drawers underneath of our beds. And he had flipped my entire bed, right? Mm-hmm. And there were like Playboys under it, right? But these things had been there forever because they're drawers.
People left them for the next guy.
Yeah. Well, so he flips my whole bed over and like finds these fucking pornographic magazines, and they're from the 80s, right? And he starts flipping through them, and he's like, "Oh, what's this?" Like, dude, I've never seen those in my life. I'm not into bush. There's like full fucking pubic hair on these girls. And I'm like, dude, those clearly aren't mine. Those are from the fucking 80s. Are you kidding me? And like, he the reason I got in trouble is he went into our refrigerator.
I do remember that part.
Yes, he went into our refrigerator and found an
conveniently left out the bush the first time you told me.
Of course, baby. He found an empty beer bottle in my refrigerator, and he was like, "Oh, well, how old are you?" I'm 21. I was. He's like, "How old's your roommate?" 20. Right? I didn't tell him. I was like, "I don't know." He's 20. So they tried to hit me with contributing to a minor, and like there was this whole big thing. And like, I never bought beer for him. he got his own fucking beer. Like I never provided for him. And it turned into this whole fucking investigation. And then like, I looked at him like, a couple days later, I was like, throw away your fucking beer next time, dude. Like what the fuck? Because it turned into this ridiculous like thing. Like
Can I just say I think that's bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Like if you can sign your life away in the military and be on the line, then you should be able to have a beer when you get home.
That was what Mississippi did. They said old enough to serve, old enough to be served. Like I was drinking at 19. Like
I'm not saying there aren't some immature ass 19-year-olds out there, but if by that point you've signed that contract, you should be allowed a beer.
I was old enough. I was, like I had been drinking since high school, but like once I hit the military, like Mississippi, they served me. Cali, they served me. But like when it came to the higher ups, like you fucking know if there is a way to get it, we're gonna get it. But yeah, it was just the funniest thing when he found those old pornographic magazines. Like, dude, come on, you for real think that's me? Hit me with a fucking underage drinking charge, and get the fuck out of here.
So an ankh is an ancient symbol meaning life. In case anyone wanted to know.
Gary, let us know. Ross Hall.
Well, did anybody in this room not know what an ankh was?
Yes, I knew what it was.
All right. I said not know.
Oh, well. You know what I love?
What?
The fact that they've done 2 Egyptian symbols in a row.
Kind of.
No. Absolutely they did. Because
the stone?
The carved stone had the I Ra on it. And now they're doing the Guardian's Curse, which also has Egyptian tones to it.
Yeah, well, Gary argues that Tucker always takes the stuff, and Tucker says it needs for a story, but like, why the fuck didn't you just ask him? I mean, Gary's been a part of the Midnight Society for a long time.
Did I ever take your stuff?
What did you take?
You're
mine?
a little brother. You took his everything. Don't lie.
What? No. Did I ever take your stuff?
Tell it, Adam.
You're supposed to.
I can't remember.
I took my older brother's stuff.
My sister and my brother, my brother not so much because I was a chick, but my little sister, she was always in my shit.
I mean, this is your time, Adam. Did I ever take your stuff?
I know it wasn't any music gear.
I mean, back then you weren't a musician.
Yeah. Maybe some figures, wrestling shit.
Well, I mean,
it wasn't clothing.
It was King of the Ring, son. We both were playing that then.
Well, Tucker says, yes, the ankh is an ancient symbol that everybody knows, but none of them did. It means life. But you have to be careful because life can be far worse than anything you can imagine, including death. He gets pretty dramatic there. It's all serious and shit.
Well, you know what? That was very true.
The episode starts out in some kind of warehouse. Construction's going on, and there's people yelling at directions. Someone's cutting some shit. There's an architect that comes in and says, hey, this wall's not supposed to be there. And this guy just starts fucking taking this axe to it. Now, Ben, I knew he has some construction experience. What'd you think of that Demolition Seed?
All right.
Bullshit.
Here's the thing. This whole warehouse is made out of concrete. When they hit that wall with a pickaxe, and it's like the old ass slated wall. Like they put the sound effect to where like it sounds like stone and shit. No, dude, it's a fucking it's a wall painted gray to look like it's like like cinder block.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty stupid. Like he's just fucking taking the axe like right to the middle of it. I mean, there could have been another way to get past that, right?
Yeah. So once they saw that crate,
the tomb.
Yeah. Okay, the tomb. It wasn't a sarcophagus.
I thought it was.
No.
No. A sarcophagus, right?
No. It's a sarcophagus.
Yeah.
But not at first.
Yeah, it's in a crate first.
It's in a crate first.
Yeah.
That sarcophagus comes out of the crate.
Yes, the sarcophagus comes out of the crate.
Well, yeah, because they shipped the whole thing.
Don't come at me with that shit.
I wrote sarcophagus. I'm like, how the fuck do I spell that?
But no, look. They're like, oh, it looks Egyptian. No, it looks like a fucking crate.
But it had the Arabic writing on it.
The Arabic is Egyptian. It's hieroglyphic Egyptian on it. But see, here's the thing. If you're sophisticated enough to put it in a fucking crate, you're not going to put hieroglyphs on it as a to and from on a shipping manifest.
Right?
Yeah, I see what you mean there. Like, that sarcophagus is actually a few thousand years old, but why the fuck's the crate looks like it's brand new?
How's it look, quote unquote, Egyptian because it's a fucking crate. Oh, like that. No, that part didn't make any sense. I put it in my notes. Like, it was so dumb.
I guess everything we have is Egyptian looking.
Yeah, some guy said something about currencies. We gotta bring somebody else in here, and that's when we get this outdoor thing of a truck pulling up to the museum. Some teens get out, and of course we have Danny Cooksey from Salute Your Shorts. He's in this episode.
Thank God.
Who was he in
What?
Salute Your
Yeah.
Shorts?
He was
Bobby Butnick.
Yeah, Butnick.
He was
Okay.
also in Terminator 2 as John Connor's friend in the beginning of that movie. Danny Cooksey, by the way, has been he's a heavy voice actor nowadays. He's been doing that for quite some time.
Nice save.
Thank you.
I got some beer dropping over there.
No, the mic.
Oh, how'd that happen? Now, this girl playing this character named Chloe, she was on this big Canadian series called Edgemont, and on a show I completely forgot about, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, a TV show in the late 90s.
What?
You remember that, Ben?
No.
Oh, you don't remember that show?
Fuck no.
I remember a movie, but not a show.
I remember 3
But I
Honey,
didn't
I
have
Shrunk the
cable.
Kids.
Yeah.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Honey, I
We Blew Up the
Kid.
Baby. And Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. That's it.
Yeah, there was a TV show for 2 years in the late 90s, and I remember it because Brett and Owen Hart were on there as guest appearances at one point.
Rest in peace, Owen Hart.
Yeah. Well, her name Chloe is a spin on Cleopatra, of course.
Mm.
Chloe, Cleo.
Yep. Get it?
I did not catch that.
I didn't initially, but now I see it.
Well, they come up with their dad, and this dad is played by someone named Martin Doyle. He's a big character actor. I'm sure you've seen him before.
Mm-mm.
No.
All right. Well, they're coming to this museum. He's like, oh, it won't be a minute. Apparently, they're supposed to go on vacation with each other. Then they're greeted by the curator, which is some doctor named Chapel Smith. Says, oh, this is really big. And the kids are always like, oh, he's always taking care of ancient stuff rather than his kids. They see the sarcophagus, says it was from the Egyptian Temple of Light, robbed in 1921. I looked this up. This is fake for the TV show. So it's a completely fictitious story. They say I have to get into the lab right now. And the kids are like, oh shit, no vacation. Can't go scan. But I like Danny Cooksey's delivery there. I thought, by the way, the acting in
gonna be
this
a
episode
minute.
was phenomenal.
I need ice.
There's no
All right,
ice.
I'm trying to carry this podcast. You guys are worried about fucking alcohol right now.
That's,
What?
I'm not worried about
This
alcohol.
podcast.
I need frozen
Hey,
water.
whoa, whoa, whoa. There seems to be some fucking animosity here.
Let's make some nice little clouds that just float around and have fun all day.
Back
What's
to
the
our
fro?
schedule program. Chloe finds a fictitious story about the Temple Light in a newspaper. And then they find out it's the Guardian. Says there's a ring of eternity. The
Yeah.
doctor says it could turn enemies into stone. Opening it up, they find a mummy. Which thing is mummy prop, by the way?
So I had something for the actual sarcophagus.
All right, what's that?
It does not look Egyptian.
Did I look away? I
It
don't remember
looks
any
like
of this.
straight up Native American. It is not Egyptian at fucking all.
I couldn't see the sarcophagus.
Pull it up, Adam, and you'll
Here,
see
let me see.
exactly what the
Wow.
fuck I'm talking about, because it looks like a wooden statue that would sit out one of the tobacco shops that we see in Virginia.
Yeah,
That's exactly what that shit looks like.
yeah, the funny thing is, we're just talking about cigars and shit, how we want to smoke some
Yeah,
on the
That's
podcast.
that's
yeah.
what this shit looks like. It does
Mhm.
not
We can't
look like
smoke in
any
here.
type of sarcophagus. Like,
That's true.
you know,
There's the sarcophagus right there.
look at that shit. That is straight up outside of a smoke shop.
That doesn't look
Okay, yeah, that
Egyptian
looks
at all.
like it would.
Aside from well, no, because even the eagle and birds and all were.
Look
Native
at that
American.
shit.
Yeah, but it's definitely not like King Tut or anything.
No, fuck no, not King Tut.
Yeah, I mean, especially this
Yeah,
shot right here.
Give it the first off, bam.
Yeah, right there.
Right
that is
there.
definitely Native American.
That
not
is
Egyptian.
Native American as
You're
shit.
right.
That is so cheap.
Long straight nose.
Someone definitely made this like they just said in the department.
They threw
We-
that
we-
shit together.
Yeah, we need a sarcophagus real quick. So it was like coming here after
He was
a
like,
few
I got you, bro.
a few too many Zimas and Mad Dogs. This is the 90s.
Yeah.
I came to this.
How was I the only one to catch that fucking shit? Really?
I did think of that also, like this heart design on the sides.
Baby, do you need any ice or anything?
No, baby, I go hard.
Yeah, Ben's going to
I
all
know.
of this. Yeah, so we'll rip off a few things in this. The next shot is Josh playing guitar unplugged, and the song he plays is some chromatic scale that sounds like a little bit more Metallica.
I'll tell you what, this is all your forte because
Yeah, of course.
you're the magician. I
Musician.
never.
Not magician.
I said,
Musician.
hey, I've been
Mhm.
Been jinking?
I've been drinking,
All right,
but
so-
I did not call you a magician.
You did.
Yeah.
I heard magician.
I
Yeah,
heard it.
magician.
Musician.
Well, Danny Cook's character Bobby Butnick in Sleep Shorts also play guitar on the screen. Remember that?
No, but I do love how she's having to explain Cain and Abel to Kayla right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Adam
Holy
and-
shit.
She's young. Leave her alone.
No.
Adam
She
and I
still doesn't
call each
goddamn
other
Bible.
K and A. So I was like, K and A.
Well, that Cain was with a C.
Oh my God.
I grew up in the South. I know my Bible.
Oh my God.
Well, they start complaining about Dad's work again and say that basically their dad needs a girlfriend. They find out that blood sacrifices used to be used for fruitful harvest. That the legend of the Ring of Eternity was well known, but there's also an elixir of life. The elixir of life brings life. The Ring of Eternity brings eternity, but there's also a guardian's curse. The Egyptians threatened horrible death to those who disturb their tombs.
Okay, so when do they open the tomb?
Soon.
Because I have something for that.
Yeah, well, he has to go to the museum and pick extra photos and the vacation's off. And he apologized but shrug it off. But my thing here is like, these kids just go to the fucking museum with the keys, open it up, like no security anywhere, no
Yeah,
alarm
nothing.
system. Yeah, it's just like there. And like most places on Afraid of the Dark have no security at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, they go in this room and that's when they find the compartment on the side of the sarcophagus that opens up.
Well,
Canada's very trusting.
they're very nice.
They lie, though.
What?
Canadian bacon. That's all I'm going to say.
I
Oh.
don't want to hate mail from our Canadian
Fair enough.
viewers.
We don't
or
have any
listeners.
Canadian viewers yet.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I just don't trust them because of the whole Canadian bacon thing.
So here's my thing.
Well, Canadians actually are afraid of the dark.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Well, these are American actors other than the girl playing Chloe, by the way.
Okay. When did they open this? They open.
It's right here. Yeah.
Yeah, they open the sarcophagus up. When they open the sarcophagus up, okay, that whole top half, the inside of it, okay, the inside that would be the inside of the coffin, sarcophagus, is flat. It's flat on the top.
Right here, you mean, right?
Open it, yeah.
All right, so they're opening up the
All right,
sarcophagus.
look at the top
Watch
of
this
it.
live. Yeah.
It's fucking
Oh,
flat.
yeah,
It
it
is
is.
flat, where it should be like hollowed out.
Yeah, it should be hollowed out because there's a fucking body in it.
Yeah, what fucking idiot in the product department, like,
You
didn't
can see
recognize
their
this.
hands are holding on to
Yeah.
the flat part of it.
Yeah, this is bad right here. What the hell? Hey, Ashley and Kayla, can you do me a favor and just look up an actual real Egyptian sarcophagus and see if
Sure.
any are designed like that? Actually, yeah, they're taking it off with Dr. Chapel Smith there.
It's flat. Well, like, what the fuck's that shit?
But let's look at this dead body inside
Yeah,
of here.
it's supposed to be hollowed out, and it usually has like different pictures and stuff on the inside.
Yeah, there's the mummy there. I mean, it would have been flat fitting there, but yeah, it doesn't make sense for that thing to be completely flat. It should have been hollowed.
Right, but it also should have looked like an Egyptian and not like a Native
Yeah.
American
And-
tobacco
and-
store.
And weren't they designed?
Thank you.
Didn't they have possessions inside of them, like jewelry and stuff? Like, there's nothing inside of here at all.
There should be a cat.
Yeah.
There should be a cat in a jar. Actually, no, they're around there. They're not in the sarcophagus with them.
Yeah, so I'm fast forward to the scene where they actually go back to the museum. And yeah, the mummy then is on the lab table.
Yeah.
That's that. And I did think that mummy prop was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I would
yeah.
agree with that.
Mhm.
Like,
that
okay,
was a good.
it may
good
not look
go.
as decrepit as Kayla wants it to be, but my problem was with the sarcophagus itself, not
Yeah.
with the mummy.
Yeah, that makes no sense for that to be flat. Why the fuck would you have a flat sarcophagus?
Fucking, I don't know. Like,
Oh, that-
DJ
Because you were
McHale.
making a box for
DJ
Nickelodeon.
McHale, you got some answers for us. I want to know what's going on.
Oh yes, this has been a great interview when we have him on this podcast. By the way, I swear. But I like how John Young in the Old Man Cocker episode, when we asked for a DJPO interview, he's probably gonna say, "Well, fuck you guys, you haven't made a TV show."
I would be satisfied if DJ McHale would just say, you know what, fuck y'all. Like that's all I would want. Like,
Yeah.
that's all I
That's what
need.
Yeah,
comes
he would
out.
just acknowledge us.
Yeah,
And this scene coming up here,
Pot.
what are you talking about, Ashley?
we're out.
Of what? Oh shit! We polished the whole fucking thing of Deep Eddy.
We drank an entire bottle of vodka.
Yeah, and Kayla, what
Cheers.
what thing of Deep Eddy was that?
It was the Deep Eddy sweet tea vodka mixed
It was
with
really
lemonade and
nice.
peach mango Crystal Light.
But they gave us a few bottles, right?
They hooked us up with lots of bottles
Mhm.
for Shall We Drink to create some recipes for them. So that is the recipe of the day.
Y'all
Excellent.
check that out. It was wonderful.
And don't forget, Hoopty is also providing some alcohol for us today.
And we've
Peach
already been killing
lemonade.
that.
Yeah,
Tea.
Anybody else, send us stuff. We'll drink it.
it makes the podcast so much better. And again, this actually started from like the first episode. Ben just walks in the fucking studio with a 6-pack.
Is there any other way?
Well,
yeah. Well, then we get
12.
we get through some
You
episodes,
know Ben.
and like it adds a lot of content to it.
Well, the thing is, like, all right, if you guys haven't already gathered, me and Adam are pretty much polar opposites when it comes to shit. And Adam is very, very organized when it comes to his research and all that stuff. So,
I have MBA.
yeah. So like he researches it all, and I'm not that type of person. So fuck it, I'm gonna get drunk, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull it out of my head, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it work, and like it seems to be a great balance for like everything. So that's why I was telling you on your cooler that like I'm gonna put my liver on the my liver needs to be punished. Yes, absolutely, my liver does need to be punished.
Oh yeah, they start fighting over this elixir and the Ankh, and it spills over this fucking mummy's hand. My thing is, like, they say we gotta tell Dad about this, and like, why not just leave there and ask him to come back?
Yo, he just bailed skiing vacation on you. You don't gotta
Yeah.
tell Dad.
They leave. The elixir brought the mummy to life. You go back in, the mummy is gone. And I'm really glad I didn't see Danny Cousie's Clay or Josh like doing his corny ass screams like we saw in previous episodes of this. They go home and the place is ransacked. The phone's off the hook. And so someone was looking for some shit. It was just like in that episode of Alvin and the Chipmunks, the cartoon series, like when like the FBI goes to their house. That's a good reference, right?
To be honest, the only Alvin and the Chipmunks references that I remember is them cutting open all the stuffed animals and them being like jewels and
Oh yeah,
cash
that's the
in
movie.
it. Yeah.
What movie was that?
Alvin and Chipmunk's Great Adventure, I think it was called.
I
My
loved
favorite
Alvin
was,
and the Chipmunks.
Frankenstein, the werewolf. You guys see those?
What?
Alvin and Chipmunks and the werewolf?
What the
Or
fuck are
Alvin
you
and the
talking about?
Chipmunks and
What
Frankenstein?
in the hell?
Look these up. These are the best movies.
No, you want me to tell you what the best cartoon it was? It
Fievel.
was, Fievel was good. But I'm
Good.
talking
Yeah.
about
All
Care
American Tail,
Bears. Care Bears in Wonderland was the best.
Sorry, I'm a 90s baby.
You missed out.
Yeah, Ben was born in '88, so I mean, is he an '80s baby or a '90s?
He's an 80s.
I feel like he's an 80s
90s.
baby, but he's a 90s kid. It's the same
No.
thing for me. I was born in 84, but I don't remember as much
Have
before
you heard
like
that song
I grew
about
up in the
being
90s.
a 90s
Alright.
baby and an 80s Mercedes?
Kind of. Actually, though, like, we were born the same year. What's the earliest year you actually remember?
To be honest with you, I've got memories back to when I was like 2-ish.
Yeah, me too. I remember like '86, '87, because I actually remember when like Michael Jackson's Bad album came out, and that was '87.
Now, see, I don't remember no albums, but I remember things when I lived in New Jersey, and I moved to Florida when I was 3, almost 4. So that's how I gauge
Okay,
it.
but did you watch the Alvin and the Chipmunks cartoon series in the '80s?
I loved Alvin and the Chipmunks
Yeah, it was amazing.
Me too.
It came out like '83, I
and
think.
Chip and Dale, but that was more 90s.
Yeah, Chip and Dale was definitely awesome. And by the way, the NES game for that is one of the best. Remember that one, Ben? Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers on NES?
The game?
Yeah.
See, I remember the movie
I remember the
with
theme song.
the diamonds and
I
the
thought they
crystal
were
skull
separate.
and all that shit. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, but the video game was awesome.
See, I don't think we ever had the video game. And see, me and Chris were talking about J&J Video a while back.
Yeah, and Chris was on the Frozen Ghost episode and the Final Wish episode.
Yes.
Yeah, those. So he's our video game collector. He has a very, very vast NES collection.
Well, no, it's ours now.
Oh yeah, give it to us.
But yeah, like me and him were actually playing some like more modern games, and he's like, "What the fuck am I doing? What's going on?" Like he's so used to playing the older shit.
Yeah, but they come home, the place is ransacked, and they see a note that he went to the museum. So the ransacking must have came somewhere between them leaving and their dad leaving. They take their bikes back to the museum. He's not there. They start complaining about the curse. Looking back, they see that mummy hand in the door. Like that's a big thing in Are You Afraid of the Dark is they have this like hand coming through a door. They go to the basement, and that's when they say something smells funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Dead people have a way of doing that.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few jump scares here, and I thought their screams were actually very good. Like they seem realistic.
To be honest, one of them got me.
Which one was that?
It was the dude, not the dad, but the other one. Like,
Josh?
He got the older guy.
Chapel Smith? Yeah.
Sure, he got me with that shit. And I don't know if me and Ashley were laying next to each other, but he got me with that shit. And like, man, I got a heart murmur, so like jump scares for me, fucking it doesn't bode well. Like so, any horror, like real fucking hard jump scare shit, I fucking hate it because it makes my heart jump. I don't know if you caught it, babe. Did you feel me jump?
Wait, so you
I
did?
always feel you jump.
So you were scared by this episode?
No, it was a jump scare.
It's like a momentary like spasm
Mm-hmm.
almost.
Yeah. So like it could have been something so small, but when something happens real fucking quick, like
I do it too.
yeah, fucking if you're not suspecting it, like with my PTSD and all the other shit, like when shit happens like that, my fucking heart jumps. It happens.
That's
So-
why we get along.
Mhm.
We're equally fucked up.
Yeah. So I mean, with it being like a fucking cheesy 80s, 90s like kids TV show, if something happens quick like that, of course my heart's gonna jump. You know, like if it's a jump scare, it's a jump scare, you know?
Yes. They try to find an exit, but it's locked. And I like how all the characters, say it's locked, like obvious point, and that's a writing issue. However, he makes a good point. Why they lock a fire exit? They hear the mummy and start running, try to find a way out. They see like a hand come down, and she screams Chloe, but it's their dad. He was passed out. They find Dr. Chapel Smith, and he says the kids have something he wants, the Ring of Eternity. He admits,
Oh, thank God it's the Ring of Eternity.
yeah, he thought he had it, but he's the one who searched the home. And I like in this montage scene, like they show back the place when it got ransacked. Like he's there when they come in. It's like spur of the moment. I mean, what the
Well,
hell's that happening?
no, it's explaining that like it's not the mummy that's the one that like ransacked the house. It's him.
Mhm.
That's what it was. It wasn't. I mean, it was like a well, you know, it was a before shot, but yeah, it's explaining that it was him and not the fucking mummy.
Yeah, he asked for the ring. He says he's going to use it on himself. And the odor they smell is kerosene. He's going to light the place up. Now, Ben, I remember like we tried to use a gas light shit on fire. Like kerosene, I know is flammable, but like, is that the go-to source? Like, set something with the flames real quick.
I mean, it would really all depend on like how you want the fire to burn. Like gasoline would work if you're trying to burn the place down. Like you can light Old Spice, like old ass cologne on fire,
Mm-hmm.
but that shit burns for like 4 seconds and then it burns out. Like there's so many things that you can use as a propellant, but like, okay, kerosene or gasoline or fucking like diesel. Like diesel actually takes it's a harder time to burn than gasoline. But I mean, like, okay, whatever. You know, I'm not going to think too far into like the accelerant that this dude's using to try and burn out his fucking museum, even though he's a curator at the fucking museum. Like, I don't get why he's trying to burn it down in the first goddamn place.
Yeah, that was one of my biggest pet peeves with this. Like, why is he the one who actually really wants this?
Like, okay, there's 3 people.
Mhm.
There's the 2 kids and the fucking father.
Yep.
Take a goddamn gun, even like a 6-shooter. Okay, you got 2 bullets for each of them. Shoot them. Fuck it. Like, why are you trying to burn down the whole goddamn place? Just, they kill 3 people,
Yeah.
burn down the place.
Yeah, that's a little harder. It seems the burn the place down, hoping they're going to die in there.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But then again, I don't think there's an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark where somebody just pulls a gun on somebody.
Well, I will say that when he was holding the torch, he's like, "Oh, this whole place is soaked with gasoline," and he's holding the torch. Like, I made a note that like, the torch isn't lit, so how the fuck is that a threat?
Yeah.
But later on, he does try to light the torch,
Mhm.
so like that note was like invalid. But at the same point, like, dude, what the fuck? Just fucking shoot him or stab him or do something. Like, the fuck, you're threatening these dudes and you got an unlit torch in front of you? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, he asked for the ring.
Like, I mean, like he said, like, "Oh, you didn't find the ring, but your kids did."
Mm-hmm.
How does he know?
Yeah, exactly. Unless they have security cameras in that.
How's he
bitch.
fucking like? Okay, sure. There's like a little compartment busted out of the sarcophagus of the Native Americans' smoke shop, tiki torch.
And you figure he
Whatever.
would have searched that fucking shit up in a day, or like once they found it, right?
You would think.
Yeah.
Plot hole.
Yeah, well, even after they give him the ring, he says he can't trust him because they know he's going to go. They're going to go to the authorities.
He's immortal. What the fuck does it matter?
Yeah, well, Chloe mentions that to let him go, the ring works. So he puts the ring on, and that's when we get this really '90s effect again, where we start saying green to shit, and he starts turning that stone figure.
He turns into an archbishop statue. He has like the archbishop headdress. The fuck does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't, not at all. It's not Egyptian. It's like
It's not
a
Egyptian.
chess piece almost.
Yeah, he has the fucking like not friar. It's an archbishop headdress. And what the fuck? What?
Well, I know they mentioned it earlier where they said the Egyptians would turn their enemies into stone.
DJ McHale. DJ
Talk
McHale.
to us.
Come talk to me. I need clarification on this. Tell me what you were thinking. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. You're a great guy. Just tell me what's going on.
But there is a special thing here, Ben.
Oh my god.
Now,
It better be about
DJ McHale, you've aged so well.
yeah, Kale's got a crush on him.
Woo!
Yeah, well,
He's
well,
totally aged well.
was directed by DJ McHale, and it was written by Chloe Brown, who actually had a lot of good episodes like Laughing in the Dark, Twisted Claw, Night of the Neighbors. Yeah, they had been on a lot
all
of
these
stuff.
are good ones that I like.
Yeah.
Twisted Claw. It was early in the thing. I think we might have been a little brash, but at the same point, like,
It's a classic tale.
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, he's turned to that fucking archbishop statue. Then, yeah, Chloe has the elixir in her possession.
Got that Mr. Gibbs thing going on.
And they forgot that the mummy was missing. They mentioned it again. I thought that mummy, yeah, when it was upright, like looking across the corner, it was a very, very good prop. But that was kind of creepy looking.
Yeah.
Ben's
So-
in his phone.
No, I'm looking
Who's
up something.
Mr. Gibbs?
No, I'm looking up something. Don't you worry about me, because
Is it a penis?
it's not a penis. But if it was, you would understand. Just go on with the episode, because this
Okay.
is where it's
Well-
gonna go,
well,
son.
Okay, because I'm at the end here. So they put the ring on the finger, and the mummy transforms into this hot girl, Mina. All right, now I looked up her profile on IMDb.com.
Mina's a hot name.
That's her only credit, but she has like a full bio. So I guess one of her friends who like edit the IMDb page, because she's a dance instructor right now. I checked her Instagram. She only has like a few followers and is private, so I didn't want to add her on this podcast thing. But yeah, it's like right here. You see that, everybody? That's the only acting credit. And then I click on full bio. It's like all this stuff right here about dancing and degrees and like everything. It's like I thought that was a little odd.
Okay, so here's my thing.
All right,
you ready for this shit?
He's got
blow
some
your
things.
fucking mind. All right, so here we are. Fucking mummy's back, fruitful, fertile, all alive and shit. And they're like, oh, I hope she likes to snow ski.
Yeah, I remember that line.
Guess what? Fucking, there was a mannequin that came to life, and it was like this fucking love story and shit.
Ben, look above you. I have that
I saw
fucking
that
monitor up
movie.
there.
By a starship.
Yeah.
He was asking how to spell
Mannequin
it, and
the
it was
movie?
above him.
No, that was not the one that I'm thinking of.
Wait, you're talking about Mom for Christmas with Olivia Newton-John?
Yes.
All right, that movie. Yeah,
That was
right
it.
then I was reference, Kayla. Mom for Christmas,
I
1990.
haven't wrote any of these references for this
Mom
episode.
for Christmas.
It had Olivia Newton-John. It was a made-for-TV series or made-for-TV movie in the early
You're gonna
90s.
have to go through this whole episode.
Okay, little girl meets a mannequin, comes to life, fucking falls in love with her dad. Weird
What?
fucking shit. I know.
It's an amazing movie. It's right here.
What's your goddamn
Oh,
mind?
that's like opposite
Hey,
Oedipus.
Kate, let me get one of them lemons.
They hint at the fact that she is going to fuck the professor here.
Oh
What?
Their dad. Yeah, they say, I hope she likes vacations or hope she likes skiing. Yeah, as Ben mentioned. And there's a symbol of the campfire on the wall that segues into the Minute Society. Literally, that was a true Guardian's curse, was immortality, and Dr. Chapel Smith was the final victim. Gary says that he has the Ankh, and Sam puts out the fire. Declared the Minute Society closed.
But Tucker
Yeah.
walks off.
Yeah. So
Tucker's a little dick.
yeah. So
Fuck Tucker.
all right. So final thoughts on this episode, everybody.
Tucker's a little dick.
Okay, I thought this episode was just kind of dumb.
I thought it was all right.
Ben.
I prefer the bookkeeper to this, or the book.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bookish babysitter.
The
Bookish
bookish
babysitter.
babysitter.
I'm just surprised that they did 2 Egyptian things in a row. Sure, they did not mention that the carved stone had Egyptian fucking hieroglyphs on it. But, I mean, I guess that would be a more adult thing. But I learned about hieroglyphs back in...
3rd, 4th grade.
Mhm.
Yes. It was early grades. And, like, us...
See,
us
I
as-
recognized the Eye of Ra like really early on.
Yeah, us as kids, fucking like you learn about that shit. Like Mr. R. You had Mr. R.
Who the fuck is that?
Mr. Robertson?
Oh yeah. I remember.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't know it was Mr. R. Though.
Yo, Mr. Robertson was the fucking
R is
best.
for
And
Robinson.
he taught us about like, ancient Greeks, ancient Romans, fucking hieroglyphs, ancient Egyptian. Like, dude, that was like his shit. And I loved him for it. And like, if you watch Are You Afraid of the Dark and you see the Eye of Ra or you see anything with like a bird, an owl, an alligator, anything like that, like as a picture, that's fucking hieroglyphs from Egypt. Like you just did 2 Egyptian shit in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least make reference to it. It's both Egyptian. In the carved stone, they didn't make any reference to it. They just threw the villain from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and they called it good. They threw
He's not letting that go.
Judge Doom in it, and they called it a good episode. Fuck,
Well-
I wrote down in my notes that it was the last action hero villain, but it wasn't because that dude was blue.
The last actual Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
All right. Well, the good news for you, Ben, is that next week we have an episode. It's kind of like Say Cheese or Die from Goosebumps, The Tale of the Curious Camera. And we're about to watch this live, actually. All right, well, everybody, thanks again for listening. Again, please leave us a review. We love reviews and commentary. We'll go fuck if you hate us.
Especially
Fuck you, asshole.
comments. Give
Yeah,
us
you
shit.
listen-
We'll give you shit back.
Yeah,
Oh,
you want to talk
shit.
shit about our podcast?
Yeah.
What do you guys got?
Fuck a duck.
We love you. Bye.
We're not afraid of the dark at gmail.com. We're not afraid of the dark on Instagram, no apostrophe, and we're not afraid of the dark on Facebook. Apostrophe there.
Is that?
Yes, there is.
You would know
Facebook, you can do proper things.
Yeah, when did you teach her the closing? Because obviously I don't have to do shit anymore.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid?